Next up at UFC Vegas 40, we have the rebooked. We've broken this fight down several times. Well, let's do it again. The rebooked Manon Fiorot versus Mayra Bueno Silva. We have broken this fight down a few times, but Manon Fiorot, 7-1 overall, 5-0 in her last 5. Mayra Bueno Silva, 7-1 and is 3-1-1 in her last 5. Here we are again. Before I jump into the styles and the pick, I just wanted to touch on the odds and the DraftKings numbers because these have changed. And what I always love is looking at these rebooked fights, because when you get a rebooked fight, so this was just, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, they were supposed to fight. I think there was a COVID scare on Manon's side, one of her coaches, so it was canceled. But what is cool about that is Vegas got to see where the money was going. DraftKings got to see sort of what Vegas thought and got to see the percentage of people that drafted Manon and Mayra. And now, and the fight never happened, so there was no outcome. We don't know what it was going to look like. And now they get to redo the line. They basically get a do-over. They get a do-over. They put it out there. They saw what the market did to it. They didn't have to pay anybody. And now they get to go out there with a better line. The second line out is always the better line because they saw what the market did to it. So we have Manon at a -200 favorite. She was a -220 favorite. Oh, no, sorry. She was a -230 favorite last time. And these lines are moving depending when you're watching this. But at this time, Manon is -200. And when this was booked last time, she was -230. So less of a favorite than she was the first time out. And DraftKings made the same decision. Last time out, she was $9,100. Now she's $8,900. So DraftKings and Vegas, the market, saw money come in, and it was coming in on Mayra. Not enough to make her the favorite, but enough to make Manon less of a favorite and bring her line down. So I always like seeing that, not the line movement. I always just like seeing what Vegas will do their second time out and what decision they'll make. So for what it's worth, it seems like a lot of people were coming in, putting a little bit of money on Mayra to drive the lines down and fix that for you. And honestly, if you love Manon, great. You'll get better odds on her and a cheaper DraftKings price. But for whatever reason, last time the market said, yeah, she's a favorite, just not as big as you think she is. So Manon Fiorot beat Jacobs not my lock of the week, Jacobs' lock of the week. She has lots of experience, even with her short record. She's a nasty striker with killer instinct and finishing power. Even when she gets taken down, she has solid fight IQ and she works back up immediately. She knows exactly what to do, where to be. I don't want to be here. I'm a nasty striker. Get me back to my feet. And she does do that. This is a good step up in competition for her. She likes to fight at range and she picks her shots, but she picks her shots often, meaning she puts up good numbers. She is busy, but she's not throwing reckless abandon. She's focusing on what she's doing, and she does it really, really well. She has one of the most impressive striking differentials I have ever seen. For every 8 significant strikes that she lands, she is hit less than twice. Less than twice. She will hit you 8 times, and you won't even hit her twice. That is incredibly impressive. Mayra, on the other hand, she'll land 4 and get hit 5 times. Very different strike differentials between them. Mayra Bueno Silva, she's also a pretty good striker. She's got solid power. She got good kicks. She likes charging forward and then throwing from there. She's a good grappler, and I'm thinking she's going to get picked apart on her feet and then look to grapple. The problem is her wrestling is not great, and that is a theme. How many times have we talked about these people that do have good grappling and not very good wrestling, so they can't even get it to the ground if they need to. But if she gets it to the ground, we have confidence in Manon's ability to pop back up because we've seen that before. I'm not sure that Mayra can even get her there. That is likely her path. But listen, Myra's big, strong, definitely tough. I mean, this is a real fight for Manon. This isn't as hollow or as easy as some of her past fights, but such a killer on her feet, so much power, so accurate. She's so impressive. striking that you got to go with Manon. She will be in my DraftKings lineup, $8,900. I love it. I love it. I like the line move down. I'm not going to spend minus 200. I don't spend that on pretty much anybody, but I do like that it's started as a lower line right now as we're watching this. Who knows? But I like that it started as a lower line because there was some opportunities there. So we'll see with prop bets. I don't know what I'm going to do here, but I do like the more on Monkey Knife Fight. Mayra's tough. Manon's got crazy volume. I like the more there. I told you I like Manon at 8,900 my DraftKings lineup. So wewantpicks.com, grab a promo. If there's a bet that you like, let me know. I always love tagging along if there's some solid stuff out there. But basically, same fight, same breakdown, a little bit better odds, a little bit better everything if you're on the Manon Fiorot side.